Bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour, Energy.
Oh, we nailed it.
We did. We did.
One more.
What?
Oh, what? That was the one.
Pendant 27 ans, j'ai rêvé de vous. J'ai eu faim de vous. Vous m'avez tout manqué.
I play Beverly Marsh. She is the sole female member of the Losers group. When we meet her in this film, she's a successful fashion designer with her husband, Tom. She's had a very complicated past and relationship with what love means and what it's supposed to be. She goes on this journey in our film to try to rid herself of the trauma of her past.
My character is Bill. He was the leader of the Losers Club when he was younger. I think he's lost his way a little bit as he's grown up. He's kind of crippled by guilt, really, at the death of his younger brother Georgie. And that's really what he spends most of the film fighting against, not just Pennywise, but his own guilt. It is a trans-dimensional, malevolent entity that feeds on fear and imagination and finds its perfect food when it finds planet Earth and this very peculiar, imaginative and fearful race called human beings. But what is he? What does he represent? The dark heart of middle America.
The dirt beneath the fingernails of society, the hate and the bullying.
Every 4 years it was taken by the Olympics and the World Cup. Every 27 years it was open. I don't know why every 27 years. I don't know what that cycle is about. I wonder if it just afforded Stephen King the opportunity to write something that felt like Stand By Me at the same time as writing something much more grown up and examine the metamorphoses that we go through and during that time. Maybe, I don't know.
On n'a pas réussi à le battre.
Gripsou.
Bonjour. Pitié.
I think what's so fascinating with clowns is the mask. I mean, I actually really like clowns. I don't know if you had this, but in school I had to take a clown class.
You mean acting school or
Yeah.
like high school?
Acting
Was
school.
it high school? That's a wicked high school.
I mean, I like that you have to express yourself without speaking, but I think sometimes it can become scary when there's someone's feeling sad or if they're feeling angry or resentful and then they put that happy clown face over it. Then you have these two energies that don't quite make sense, and that's when it becomes a bit not nice.
I just find the mask, the makeup disconcerting. Like, you're a grown man or woman and you've got yourself in grease paint and there's easier ways to make people laugh. I don't know, it just feels weird and strange to me. I was actually trained by a lot of the people at my acting school, studied at Jacques Lecoq in Paris. And so we did do a lot of clowning, but it wasn't like clowning, it was sort of more mime, stuff like that.
Well, definitely the blood scene was the most challenging. The scene was challenging, but then also I didn't understand that I was gonna have to wear the blood for the rest of the shoot. And it was very cold because we had all these wind turbines to,
Weeks and weeks and weeks of this,
Yeah.
actually. It was pretty tough.
And there was they filled a kiddie pool with it and they had to keep it cool so it didn't smell bad.
The blood has got sugar in it, so if it heats up, it goes putrid and it smells like vomit. You couldn't even warm it, you had to keep it cold all the
Yeah,
time.
so they would just pour it on me and I was like, I mean, I can act it. Honestly, I'd rather act uncomfortable than be uncomfortable. It looks amazing and I don't regret doing it. Snakes.
I don't think I am necessarily
There's
afraid of
nothing
anything.
you're afraid of.
No, well, anarchy. I'm afraid of anarchy.
Oh yeah, that
I'm
makes
afraid
sense.
of
That's a good answer.
I am actually slightly worried about the breakdown of civilization and civilized society because it seems to be happening slightly, and it might happen. I don't want that to gather pace.